Well, hey there, folks. I'm meteorologist Matt Barrington. All right. Somebody crank this TV up. Find the right remote. Yeah, I don't know why that TV was so loud. Sorry about that, but that's my monitor TV, and if it's not on, sometimes I can't tell if I'm on, but somebody left the audio blasting on it. All right, so what are we looking at here? Well, I'm about to put up this 7-day forecast and get myself into this. Obviously, next week is Thanksgiving week. I know a lot of folks have plans. A lot of folks are off. It will be warmer next week than what we've seen the last few days. So we are going to see the temperatures bouncing back, and it will be fairly mild, actually, or downright warm much of next week, including on Thanksgiving Day itself. And as we look down the line here, too, you'll start to notice some rain chances returning as we head towards the Thanksgiving holiday, and have actually increased the rain chances from what we originally had. But I told you this was likely going to be the case because we're still 6 days out, but we're going to get more as the days go along. We just get more and more information on what we're looking at here for Thanksgiving Day. And here's what we got. We have a front on Thanksgiving Day. It's going to be dropping to the south, and you can see it's going to be kind of like knocking on the doorstep right around noon. Now, this isn't one of those fronts. You can see how it's kind of laid out almost east to west. It's not north to south. A fast-moving front north to south will just sweep through the area. When they start to sag like this in that sort of orientation, that means we could have sort of an event where it takes a while for it to get completely through, or it may even be stalling out, and that's a possibility here. All of that said, I know you're probably just like, oh, was it going to rain? Yes, it's going to rain on Thanksgiving. It's just a matter of really how much rain we're going to get. There's going to be heavier rain near this front. If it sags far enough south, obviously that could impact more people in our viewing area. If it stays to the north a little bit, we'll just get some scattered light showers here and there through the day on Thanksgiving. Right now, I'm going with about a 40% chance of rain, and I'm being conservative, and it may be one of those deals, and just kind of looking at what the modeling is showing, and it's where we have to give you different numbers for different areas, right? Like if you're looking at this right now, I would probably start putting together a map where we would say for inland areas up in Clark County, Washington County, Leakesville, since you're going to be closer to the front, your rain chances are obviously going to be higher. It looks like, maybe about, right now if I had to put a number on it, I would go with about 60%. So the northern third of our viewing area, about a 60% chance of rain on Thanksgiving Day. Now for the bulk of our viewing area, it's going to be more like 40%. That's why I have 40% right now. That's what we're looking at. So you got 60% for Leakesville, for folks in Chatham, for folks in Thomasville, for folks in Grove Hill, but folks in Mobile County, Eastern Shore, Bay Minette, going up I-65 to Conecuh County, to Bruton, to Atmore as well, probably about a 40% chance of rain. Also, because farther from the front, the Florida Panhandle, southern Baldwin County are probably at around a 30% chance. So there's going to be higher chances as we go north and as we go inland here on Thanksgiving Day. And once again, these numbers are going to be adjusted as we get closer, as we get better modeling of what's going to happen here with this cold front. Right now, Storm Prediction Center does not have us in any sort of zone or anything like that. I'm not anticipating severe weather, but it's possible we could hear a few rumbles of thunder in all this. Timing, right now, I mentioned this yesterday, the timing could change, and it looks like it has a little bit. It looks like it's a little bit faster, which would give us, once again, higher rain chances on Thanksgiving Day itself. Or it may be more into the evening. So right now, this is 6 o'clock. Remember, it's already dark at 5. So, we're well after sunset here. Rain chances increasing. So we're going to have to watch out for that as well. So for now, what we're going to call it is mostly cloudy with some PM showers. Once again, this could very well depend on exactly where you are at, where you are watching from. Are you in southern Baldwin? Your rain chances are lower than if for the folks that are in Leakesville or for the folks that are in Thomasville. If you're in Mobile, I'm thinking scattered showers are very likely here, but not as high of a chance as Chatham. So it just depends on where you're at. Obviously, we'll be keeping a really close eye on this forecast. The good thing about Thanksgiving, I know a lot of folks gather inside anyway, obviously around the dinner table and that sort of thing, but a lot of folks do like to get outside at some point on Thanksgiving Day, get the kids outside, throw the football around, that sort of thing, right? Hopefully we'll be able to get that in there. I mean, once again, we're going to be dodging some rain one way or the other, it appears, with Thanksgiving Day itself. There is the long-range forecast, which does include past Thanksgiving there going into that following weekend. It looks like we'll still have some showers around as well on Friday, Black Friday. And then we move into the weekend there, and it looks like it'll be okay, but it will be cooler. Temperatures, highs, only around 60 degrees for Saturday and for Sunday. So that is that outlook there for that. One other thing I'll mention while I'm here with you, and if you're not aware, I just want to go ahead and bring this out there for you, is that we do have a frost advisory for tonight. This is for basically everybody north of I-10, roughly. Just if you're north of I-10, just figure you're in the frost advisory. So we have a frost advisory up for tonight. It goes through tomorrow morning just after sunrise. It'll warm up enough to where we won't have to worry about it. But our lows are going to be upper 30s, in some areas the mid 30s. So just down to that range where we can get frost. Now you say, well, frost is ice. How do you get ice when it's 38 degrees? Well, we get super cooling. So basically, it's the dew on the grass or on, a metal car roof or roof of your house. The closest to the ground is where the coldest air will be at, and that is why you'll see what we call super freezing there, and we'll see those little droplets of water from the dew to freeze on grass blades, roofs of cars, roofs of houses, that sort of thing. Even though the temperature is not quite down to freezing, it is a little chillier right down by the ground where the coldest air can kind of collect. So that leads to the frost. But as soon as the sun comes up tomorrow, the frost will be melting really quickly. Within probably about 30, 40 minutes after sunrise, it'll be gone. So it's not a huge deal, but just something to be aware of. So we expect this frost overnight tonight, areas north of I-10. We need to protect tender plants like the tender, or if you have some tropicals, especially those tropicals, a lot of people keep in pots out there on the deck or the patio. Tonight, you'd probably be safe just covering it, but if you want to be extra safe or it's really delicate, you may want to go ahead and bring it on in or put it in the garage or a shed or something. This frost will disappear very quickly after sunrise tomorrow, and we warm up into the 60s. All right, so I wanted to just give you that before I logged out here with you on our Fox 10 Next Weather. You can join us here on Fox 10 News at 3. I got to go start getting ready for that, and I will catch up with you soon.